Quinny, thanks for joining us. We have to start by talking about your recent milestone for the club. How did it feel to hit 100 appearances?
Yeah, it made me feel old, definitely. But yeah, it's an unbelievable achievement when you actually sit down and think about it. And yeah, just obviously fond memories looking back. And I hope that there's many more.
And when you see the other names that are part of the 100 club, does that make it that extra bit special for you?
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most special parts about it when you look back at the list. They're all basically club legends and yeah, big players that I really looked up to growing up. So to be part of that club is, yeah, really special.
And it came across 2 spells with the club. What are some of your highlights during your time at Blues?
Lots of highlights, to be fair. My first ever game down at Solihull Moors as a professional footballer was just an unbelievable feeling. That Chelsea away day where we won 3-2, Ellen coming on and scoring in the last minute. Yeah, loads. Honestly, I could be here all day listing things, and more recently and stuff. Scoring goals and getting involved, and yeah, just really enjoying my time.
And moving on to this season more so, since the international break, we seem to really have kicked on in the league. Do you think that break came at a good time for the group?
I think it was definitely needed at that time, yeah. I think sometimes you're just not getting your luck and you're not getting your run of things, and we needed that break in momentum to kind of reset, put the work in the training ground or away with countries, and then come back. And yeah, I think there's been a turning point since then.
And the point against Sunderland was a good one for the team. We came from behind and could have got more from the game. How did the team reflect on the performance?
Yeah, like you say, we probably could have got more out of that game, so there was frustration, but there was definitely improvement in a lot of the things. And like you say, there was a good show mentality there. We went 1-0 down and managed to come back and get something out of the game. And yeah, the girls worked really hard for that and they deserved that. And again, that's another positive change in momentum for us.
And then midweek against Brighton, the result probably again didn't reflect the performance, especially in the second half, but it's always good to test ourselves against WSL opposition. Yeah,
like you say, I think the scoreline is a bit flattering. I think it was a really good performance, especially second half where we really dug in and lifted the energy in the performance. And then obviously the game becomes more open then when you're changing, and we leaked a couple of extra goals. But yeah, when we watched it back, there's some really good stuff and some good lessons learned that will benefit us going forward.
And we utilised our squad depth as well, with some players getting rest. Are the group feeling ready and refreshed ahead of the weekend?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's one of the real perks we have this year. We've got such a big squad and everyone's so talented, lots of depth coming off the bench, and I think that'll be really important for us this year. And yeah, minutes-wise, we've been able to share the load a little bit and everyone's ready to go.
And you touched on it previously, but how eager are the team to really build on our last 2 league results and kick on in the Championship now?
Yeah, very. I think there has been some really positive improvement, and sometimes that is helpful when you have a 3-game week. We just keep bouncing from game to game and turning corners with stuff that we're working on. So yeah, I think that's good, and we just want to keep going.
And it's obviously Sheffield United that we take on, who have a few familiar faces to us here. What can we expect from them?
Yeah, they're a really talented squad. Just watching them from the outside, some of the football they're playing is really impressive football, very dangerous attacking wise. Obviously we know a couple of the girls personally, so it'll be a really tough game, a really good game, hopefully a really exciting one to watch, and we get a result that we deserve.
Thanks Quinny, good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.